Good morning, everybody. As you've just heard, my name is Anton. I'm head of product from the UK, and I'm really excited to be here with you today. Now, some of you might be wondering why there's a British guy on stage, why someone from the UK is here. Am I escaping the bad British weather? Clearly not very successfully. Am I running away from Brexit and Theresa May? Well, yes, a little bit. But it's actually for another reason. As Oliver mentioned to you earlier, CREALOGIX is now a global company. We have offices in Spain, Singapore, Switzerland, Germany, Austria, tiny little UK, and even the Middle East. And over the last few months or so, we've been working really hard to consolidate the great features and functions we have, the expertise and experiences behind them, to create a single global product portfolio. A global product portfolio. For example, in the UK, we're experts on wealth management and trading. We've been doing it for 32 years. So we can help you build better real-time valuations, statement reports, high-frequency trading platforms. But our teams in the Middle East, no surprises, they're experts in Islamic banking. So they can help you provide better, interesting, and innovative platforms that remain culturally and religiously relevant. In fact, CREALOGIX is now able to offer a stunning and varied 49 digital banking hub modules, hand-selected from each and every location, the expertise and the skill sets behind them, and provide them to all of our customers, especially those of you here in Switzerland, where CREALOGIX's story started. 49 is a big number, right? 49 modules, new features and functions that will be available to you. Now, I can't talk through all of these right now, but let's pick a few examples. Client onboarding. Client onboarding is a great module. It lets you build dynamic, intuitive, and configurable user journeys for capturing, storing, and checking the information required during an onboarding process. Instead of your clients having to come to your offices or fill out on the post 50, 60, 150-page forms, filling in the same piece of information over and over again, name, address, date of birth, name, address, date of birth, name, address, date of birth, answering questions that aren't even relevant to them. By creating a digital platform and a digital journey, you only ask the questions that are relevant, and you only ask them once. That helps you automate, speed up your processes, and it saves you time and money. But more importantly, as we heard earlier, it's client-centric. We also have the Trading Plus module. This provides access to new markets, different asset classes, and more advanced trading functions, like model trading and strategy trading. Now, the modules you see here behind me in blue, these are those that are available in the new digital banking hub technology that my colleague Harry talked to you about earlier. Really exciting and innovative technology that's going to help you build the banking systems of the future. But I think it's this next slide that's going to be really interesting to you. And I'll let you bask in its orange glory for a second. These are new modules to Switzerland. These are new features and functions, services you will be able to provide your clients as a result of this consolidation. This is new stuff, an opportunity to go to your clients and say, hey, great, we've got some new things for you. And you can leverage this, as you'll hear later on, through our hybrid platform. But we can take a step back and think about this in the context of what we've seen today. How do you use the global product portfolio? Because not only is Robbie, as you saw earlier, a great example of user-centric design thinking, a great example of how to build systems in an agile manner, it's also a great way of how to use existing functions to offer new services. You've heard about the why to build Robbie and Robert. You've heard about the how we built Robbie and Robert. So let's take a look at the what we used to build Robbie. We took payments, pretty self-explanatory. Next best offer, that's a module that lets you understand your client's spending patterns, what they're spending on, where they're spending it, and how. We use Personal Finance Manager for categorization. That's really the beast that feeds NBO. That gives it its data. That lets it understand what's going on. You've heard a lot about MAP and UXP, so I won't try and explain them any better than Harry already has done. We created this logical glue layer, this chatbot layer that gives it the UI, put our design thinking skills to the test there. Then we integrated third-party products for analytics and insights so that we can understand what Elia's spending is like compared to those of his peer groups. It isn't just CREALOGIX technology here, it's third-party integrations as well. And finally, we threw in some open banking data to bring the system alive, to really make it feel like it's something you can feel and touch. Robbie and Robert are both great examples of how to build new things using existing stuff. Instead of building the same modules over and over again in each country, in each system, we're going to build them globally and implement them locally. The same goes for innovation. Instead of trying to create totally new products from scratch each time, we're going to come up with innovative ways of combining the experiences and functions we have from nearly over 800 staff globally into one place. Now, during our flying lunch, you're going to get an example to try a few of these various different things, Robbie from Alia's team, and also an example you're going to see over there called MeDirect. Now, MeDirect is a retail client service offered in Belgium and Malta. They're a CREALOGIX client and have been for a number of years. It's a project very close to my heart. I've worked on it from start to finish. And what we did with MeDirect is we took the experience and skill sets from the UK in terms of robo-advisory, trading, client profiling, onboarding, and combined that with the portal and payments experience from Germany to create a single service, the first of its kind in Belgium and Malta, to provide investment and banking experiences to clients. It is, as we say in English, proof in the pudding that working together is better for everybody. Now, in a minute, I'm going to hand back over to Oliver, who's going to come and give you his closing remarks. But I just wanted to say, I'm going to be around here during the flying lunch. I'd love to answer your questions on the global product portfolio, on Robbie, on MeDirect, hopefully not on Brexit, but maybe about the weather. With that said, I'd like to welcome back on stage Oliver, CEO of CREALOGIX Switzerland.